What's going on, everybody? This is dkdynamite, and I can't wait till we see an updated version of this Treyarch animatic. You guys have probably considered it the MCU type intro for Call of Duty. Hopefully they release one later this summer, but today we're going to be talking about what could be our first official teasers for Black Ops 2024, some exciting reports, plus even more. Definitely stay tuned. But before we jump into that, be sure to hit that subscribe button down below, drop a like, and as a reminder, I posted 2 other Black Ops themed videos over the last week and a half. It might be a bit early to kickstart some news and coverage, but the first video was going over everything we know so far about campaign, multiplayer, and Warzone, and the second video, which went out yesterday, was all about zombies. But also, as you guys are probably aware, we have plenty of brand new article coverage going up over on dkdynamite.com for those that want to stay up to date with all things Call of Duty. Now, the first report I want to jump into is one that I just saw as of yesterday, which has been making the rounds over on Twitter and even in my comment sections, and that's in regards to Treyarch using AI for Black Ops 2024. There was a job listing that does confirm that they're looking for artists that are familiar with AI and a ton of other tools that people out there are just really upset about. And here's what I'll say about this, right? I'm not in any way defending AI. I'm not really a fan of it. And like I've talked about on the podcast before, I think we've only scratched the surface with what AI can do. And I totally agree with a lot of folks out there that think AI is very threatening to a number of different jobs out there. And I'm not looking forward to seeing it evolve any further. But with that, we haven't really seen the true consequences of what AI is going to be doing, especially in the gaming industry. But here's what I'll point out, right? Unless this is something that was decided by a higher up over at Treyarch or somewhere in the Activision umbrella, I do believe this is something that has to do with the Microsoft acquisition, because they've expressed interest before in utilizing more AI tools to get more projects out there. I'm also going to guess that AI will probably be used for various pieces of artwork in the game in terms of like bundle banners and maybe certain parts of the menus, but hopefully in not too many other areas of the experience, such as with the actual map design and with the cinematic cutscenes. It's unclear how AI will be utilized for this Black Ops game, but for those out there already saying, oh, the game is dead and no one's going to care anymore, listen, there's going to be so many people that see the reveal trailer and buy the game, or people out there that play the game and never even follow an ounce of this news on Twitter or Reddit or through a YouTube video. Most people won't know that AI was even used for the development of this game, and it's a very small minority of people that are really complaining about this. Again, it's not me defending AI, but just pointing out the obvious that a very small minority of people will be talking about AI in the next couple of months, and those same people are probably going to buy Black Ops 2024 anyway. But about a week and a half ago, I did post a video talking about what could be Advanced Warfare 2. There are several teasers that I think have been dropped throughout the MW3 life cycle, and especially in Season 3, that kind of hint at what Sledgehammer's next project may be. Now, I do recommend checking out that video when you guys get a chance. It'll be linked down below, but within that video, I do mention it with what looks like our first look at the new exosuit for the Call of Duty universe, and what could be the first ever pre-Atlas exosuit in Rebirth Island. With all that in mind, it does look like there are still some ties between that narrative with what could be Atlas and something to do with Perseus. So Perseus was in control of Rebirth Island in 2021. That was Vanguard's life cycle and the Rebirth Reinforced era of that map. They seem to have abandoned the island for whatever reason, and now that we have a Makarov and Coney takeover of Rebirth, it looks like, according to the blog post, there is some unsubstantiated intel to be found on the island. It looks like there is some type of remnants of Perseus still in contact with Coney. They're trying to contact Makarov, so it's really unclear what that's setting up. I mean, considering we're in present day in Modern Warfare 3's Rebirth, which is like 2023, 2024, it has me thinking that maybe they're going to tie that into the 2025 Black Ops game that's been rumored, which takes place in the future as a direct sequel to Black Ops 2. If not, then maybe there's going to be some type of tie-in to the 1990s arc we're going to be getting in Black Ops 2024. That's a little unclear right now, but it's cool to see that Perseus still lives on and is somewhere in the Call of Duty universe right now. Maybe we'll learn more about that in the next few months. But it was also confirmed that with Season 3 Reloaded launching on May 1st, a bunch of bunkers are going to be opening up over in Urzikstan. Now, one of them already opened up a couple of months ago, and inside that bunker were a number of test tubes. And I brought this up in my zombies video yesterday because whatever the bunkers are there for could be tied to something to do with the next iteration of zombies that we get in the upcoming Black Ops game. I'm not sure what that would be or how, but I'm really curious to see what this ends up setting up. But considering we're apparently very close to a Black Ops 2024 reveal, wouldn't shock me if with the end of Season 3 and early Season 4, we start getting more and more teasers in-game for this Black Ops experience. But with that in mind, a new character that nobody out there is really discussing is Hush. He is a brand new operator that released with our 3rd season's Battle Pass, and according to his bio, it's been said that he got recruited by Cortac agents that were present at Mogadishu during the Gulf War as they were looking for international mercenaries. Hush seemingly survived the battle title and went on to fight in the Congo jungles and the Mali desert. The Battle of Mogadishu, for those that don't know, in real life occurred in 1993. It was a battle between the United States and the Somali militia fighters. So plenty of potential here for the next Black Ops title to cover the Desert Storm, Black Hawk Down incident, and even the Iraq War, but with a Perseus twist. Now, I'm not saying that Hush is going to be a playable character in the new Black Ops title, but what are the odds as we get closer and closer to this upcoming Treyarch title reveal that now they've started referencing the Gulf War inside of Season 3? I mean, I think it just is a bit of a callback to the Gulf War and the fact that it is some type of relevant event for this new rebooted Call of Duty universe. Now, unfortunately, the writing teams at Treyarch, Infinity Ward, Sledgehammer are all very different and aren't really in sync when it comes to telling one big cohesive narrative, even though the new Modern Warfare reboot is tied to the original Black Ops universe. Fully aware of that, but I just highly doubt, at least for a while, that we're going to see some big crossover with characters from MW and Black Ops. That will be cool at some point in the future, but right now I don't think that's the priority for the studio. Now, apart from that first reference to the Gulf War within Season 3, there are several actors who are apparently recording something right now and in mocap suits. So first off, we have Gene Farber, who has played several different characters in the Call of Duty universe, and I'm sure he's done plenty of other work for other franchises out there. He played Weaver in Cold War. It looks like he's on set filming something right now this second, and we also have Reggie Watkins, who played Sims in Cold War, who's also currently in a mocap suit filming some type of mysterious project. Reggie Watkins hasn't really been involved in too many other projects apart from Call of Duty, so from what I'm looking at right now, this could be something related to the upcoming Black Ops, because if it's not, then okay, it's another project that he's working on that's not Black Ops related. But what are the odds that as we get closer and closer to this Black Ops reveal, we have somebody who hasn't done much in the gaming industry that's filming yet again for a character that also hasn't died yet, and that's Sims. Hopefully he makes it through whatever this 2024 title is. Now, there's even an image of a woman wearing a mocap suit as well, but there's a phase icon on her mocap hat. So I'm like, wait a second, what are the odds there's a phase icon on her mocap hat, and what are the odds that it's not for Call of Duty? If there's anything that's being filmed right now for a major franchise, it's probably for COD if it has a phase icon on the actual mocap hat. So with all of that in mind, taking those teasers into consideration, we have an Xbox Showcase event rumored for June 9th, and apparently during that event, we're going to be learning our first official details on this upcoming Black Ops experience. So I'm assuming it'll probably be a campaign or cinematic story trailer of some sort, and we'll end up seeing several characters, some of which are back from Black Ops Cold War, some of which are new, that are present in this reveal, and then that would explain why there's actors filming on set right now for what could be this Call of Duty project. Now, I didn't forget, a couple of months ago, Luke Charles Stafford was in Hollywood, California, recording something for what he said is a Call of Duty experience. He was playing a character called Ratcliffe, apparently a main character. Now, I highly doubt that this was for anything to do with Modern Warfare 3, even though this was many months ago. It just had to be for the next Call of Duty, which as of now is Black Ops 2024. He also references Black Ops 2 in his Facebook post, so I think he knows exactly what he's filming. Now, obviously, there's been a lot of filming going on for what is likely the campaign and probably the multiplayer experiences, but with the Showcase event just around the corner, I'm sure a trailer is also in development. I also want to remind you guys that a couple of months ago, a very interesting discovery was made online. So the artist behind the rebrand for Call of Duty, the artist who actually made Hitmarker, which is a font, the new official font for the COD franchise, they posted several pieces of their work on their website, and you can see a lot from COD Next, Modern Warfare 3, Warzone, and then towards the bottom of the page, you could see some Black Ops references, right? The name Black Ops with a different font that we haven't seen. That is the Hitmarker font. We've never seen Black Ops use with that font before. All it said was Black Ops. It was on a hoodie. Might not mean much. Could just be a placeholder for what will eventually be the Black Ops such and such title, like Black Ops Gulf 4 or Black Ops blah 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 with the Hitmarker font. Who actually knows? But that could be our first actual look at what the new Black Ops logo will look like, even if it's just the first part of the title. That's even if the game is called Black Ops something something. It might just be Call of Duty X, Call of Duty Y. It might not be Black Ops subtitle after that. Who actually knows? Now, I'm kind of doubtful the game will be called Black Ops Gulf 4, but it's like I mentioned on Twitter before, can't think of many other COD titles at this point in the year before a reveal that was referred to by a certain name so much like Black Ops Gulf 4 has been. So it's gonna be funny to see what the name of the game actually is in the next few months. The last thing I'll round out with is in regards to Season 3 Reloaded and Season 4. I'm betting that with either of those two patches, the usual data miners and leakers out there will probably find references to the ability to pre-order this Black Ops game, will likely even find the name of the title, and possibly even a first glimpse of the pre-order bonuses for whatever this game is. If the showcase is June 9th, I'm sure pre-orders will probably end up becoming available within that time frame in June, or maybe even before that, because I mean, it's also possible we get a title announcement or an acknowledgement of this game before the Xbox event, and that's just to let us know that, yeah, there will be information shared during that showcase. Please tune in. That could be what happens over the next couple of weeks. So with that being said, be sure to hit that subscribe button, turn notifications on, and stay up to date with everything going on with Black Ops 2024 here on the channel and over on Detonated. That is about it. Really hope you've enjoyed, and peace out, everybody.